Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol HMNY. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually, today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. If you're not aware, HMNY is, I don't know how you cannot be aware of this one unless you live under a rock or something like that, but all over the place, and got the bounce today, but the bounce unfortunately did not last very long. However, it's now presenting things a little bit more interesting. I mean, because the price, people have kind of gotten, and who knows, maybe I'm wearing a tinfoil hat here, so I'll raise my hand. Potential tinfoil hat conspiracy here. Maybe this was all done on purpose. Maybe management, maybe the people dumping the shares are thinking, you know what, let's just let it bounce. That way people think that it still can move, which is true. It still can move, but that just brings about the question, well, maybe they just let it bounce to, foster that attitude so now they can continue to crush it downwards. I don't know, but the nice thing about today was, hey, at least the price is still able to bounce, is still able to move in the upwards direction. But again, who knows? Maybe I'm just wearing a tinfoil hat. I don't know. But all I know, what I do know is that I like being a part of history, and this thing is quite the historic stock with all the drama and, everything that's going around with it. But as the chart, after today and after the dust is settled, the one bit of data that we do now have is that, it's seemingly there's been enough buyers to rise up and at least support the price up here above the 6 cent mark, give or take a little bit. And that is essentially where the bounce, happened today. So there are, buyers down around there. There also seem to be some buyers right around 7.5 cents. Do these levels, I should probably map out that too. Do these levels continue to hold? Your guess is as good as mine. But the point here and the main, kind of overall, point of logic is that the price has at least gone sideways. Now, you would definitely have a totally different viewpoint if you're somebody that chased on the bounce and bought up there. Then, yeah, for you, the chart looks really, really bearish. But if you're somebody that's just, interested in bounces, trading this for the bounces, then you got to like the fact that the price overall did go sideways today, and it's showing that, it does still have the ability to bounce like it did earlier. I mean, that was a very nice bounce. I'm not going to sit here and downplay that, but that's also kind of confirms what I've been saying over and over again about why I continue to follow this, is because stocks like this do have the ability to bounce very, very nicely. Now, if you're sitting here saying, well, I'm only going to be happy if it bounces up to 40 cents or 35 cents. Well, at that point, yeah, you're expecting an absolutely huge bounce because the price, is all the way down, below, 10 cents right now. But again, another bounce up to 15, 16 cents from 7.5 cents, that percentage-wise, that's almost 100% bounce right there. But I mean, when you start to, well, I need a 300% bounce. Think about what you're saying. You need a 300% bounce. You probably should have been out of the position a long time ago. But overall, nice chart. And I say nice chart from a trading perspective. So I don't mean that from like an investment, but nice chart for the reasons discussed. But who knows? Maybe my tinfoil hat theory is what's actually going on here. Only time will tell. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.